Alright guys, welcome back to another quick play. This time, we're taking a look at State of Survival. I've seen a lot of folks on other channels doing sponsored ads for this game, and I decided, hey, this is a good opportunity to go ahead and take a look at it right now and see what it's all about. So, I've got it loaded up here. Let's go ahead and get into it. It did kind of have a little intro to it. When I clicked on the screen, there was no real like start screen or anything. It just kind of popped right into it. So I got to a spot where I could get the recording started. I haven't actually done anything gameplay wise though yet. So all of this is fresh to you and to me. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So it looks like we've got a little bit of story going on.
Maddie, I've told you before how dangerous it is to go out there alone.
It is dangerous to go alone. Take that. So far, the artwork looks pretty good. The graphics here in the background are a little chunky. I feel like they could be a tiny bit better, but let's see what else this game has to offer.
You've brought strangers back too. You shouldn't reveal our location like that.
I do love...
Sorry, Becca. He saved me, and he's injured, so...
I'll try not to talk over him. So I do love that the game already has voice work. So the story is covered. It's got plenty of voice content there, it sounds like.
Stupidity. Sooner or later, you guys gonna be in big trouble.
Now... Oh, she's not gonna...
It's okay, Will.
Okay, she took a minute.
I'll keep an eye on them.
Alright.
If they help
So...
Maddie, they're welcome to stay a while.
Voice work isn't everything in a game, though I do think it brings a certain something to very story heavy driven games. It's not required by any means, but it does add a nice touch.
Awesome.
She's very happy.
With Sarge around, we're gonna be even stronger.
Now they've done some good work with facial expressions. You can see her eyes blinking. She's kind of looking around. She's got a little bit of movement to her. She's not a very stiff character. She looks like she has some life in her, so that is excellent.
Come on, let's solve the problem of our empty stomachs first.
Empty stomachs, that is a problem.
Maddie likes the flavor of these tomatoes. Natural and delicious.
I would have to disagree, but then again, I don't like tomatoes, so...
This is how it starts. They'll take everything.
Nice.
Don't worry, Willie. If they step out of line, I'll deal with it.
Alright, so it looks like...
How about you earn your keep, soldier? Help clear some bushes. There might be some food in it.
So it looks like there's a lot of kind of city building or maintaining type situation going on here. I do like a good city builder. We'll see what this one has to offer.
So good.
We do have a lot of food now.
Go easy, Maddie. That has to last us.
If you guys are digging in, there's some good growing land right there. You could set up a farm.
Okay, so farming. So let's grab another farm here. We'll put that down. Looks like it gives you the option to be able to...
I like days like this, but we still have a long way to go.
Could you stop talking for a minute? I'm trying to do a video here. Anyway, so it looks like it gives you options of where you can place things to. I like that a lot. There are a lot of games out there on the Play Store that are kind of city management building games like this that don't give you an option, that have very specific spots already pre-planned out where every building goes. That bothers me because a lot of times I don't like their pre-selected spots. This looks like it gives you plenty of room to be able to move things around, adjust, and kind of put things where you want. And I definitely think that's a bonus.
You already reached the end of the road.
You know, I've got better things to do than chat with you.
Oh yeah? Alright, so it looks like we're moving on. So we'll claim our little tutorial bits there. Now again, I am playing this on an emulator as you... Okay, it looks like you can move that too. That's super nice. Look at that. Excellent. it does look like there's a little bit more freedom than your typical game here. And I am playing this on an emulator, so this may run better, may run worse for some people. I'm just kind of going with what I've got here available. So let's get some of these bushes cleared out of the way. We'll kind of mess
I
around.
don't want to do any more cleaning.
Okay, Shade's cleaning. Got it.
Looks like the walls of this building have been fortified.
Probably an abandoned warehouse. Could be useful.
Probably full of zombies. Just gonna say. Alright, so let's just click on the building, see what we've got. Yep, sure enough. So let's put them to the challenge and see if we can get through this area and see what the combat looks like. Alright, so tap to move, it looks like. The areas are pretty well done. I wish they'd put a little bit more in the animation to the characters themselves, not in the dialogue, but on screen. I feel like they could use just a little bit more something. Overall, not too bad though. That was a delayed start on that. I do like the kind of not tower defense, but the ability to kind of pick and choose where your turrets and stuff go. That's nice. I like that little bit of freedom that gives you. All right, so it looks like we got some more tomatoes that are ready.
Nicely done. You're coming in pretty handy.
Happens.
Ha! They just got lucky, that's all.
And what exactly have you done recently?
See, these character models look really good. I'm not sure why the ones in the background have to be so chunky.
Willie's right. We were lucky. We found enough resources to fix up the warehouse.
Done. Let's fix the warehouse. Overall, though, I think there's some good aesthetics here. The graphics look pretty decent. Like I said, there's some of those combat scenes and the up-close stuff seems like they could use a little bit of touch-up, but overall not bad. The game seems to run pretty smoothly, even in an emulator.
This warehouse will be a great help.
There's good, solid dialogue. Well, as far as dialogue being there and there being voice work for it. Again, voice work isn't everything.
It's pretty old, but it hits the spot.
But it helps.
Hey, we have grain. Maybe we can make our own. Forget I said that. We should focus.
We have time. Things will get better.
I do think there's a pretty chapter complete. Look at that. I do think there's a pretty good system going on here where it does seems to reward you pretty heavily for completing items. That's good. Things to keep players interested. There's levels, it looks like, plenty of ways to upgrade buildings and things like that. Also like to see that. Overall, I think this game has pretty acceptable gameplay. I could see people really getting into this and really enjoying playing it. I think there are some also some multiplayer aspects to this. I'm not entirely sure what those are about. It looks like there's definitely microtransactions, as we would expect. We'll go ahead and get rid of some more of these bushes here. I think is what it's wanting us to do. So now we're going to upgrade this again. There we go. Done and done. Excellent. Our base looks a lot better now. I also like to see the appearances of the buildings drastically changing whenever the upgrades are done. That's another big important part to give the player kind of a feel like they're making progress, not that they're just putting points into some kind of a spreadsheet. Alright, so we've got upgrades there. We've got farms here that looks like they're ready. Oh, did you catch that? So when I clicked on one of the farms to harvest, it did harvest all of them. That's a good thing too. You don't have to click around on 50 different farms and figure out how to harvest them all. You can just click in one spot and get them all at once. So we'll go through a little bit more of this. We may not get a chance to see every single feature of the game, but this will give us a good idea of what we've got here.
Try that again, zombie punk.
We have to
Excuse
help
me?
him. He's trapped.
Alright, so we're going into combat again. Alright, so we've entered the infected area. This area looks very similar to the first area that we were in, which, I don't know, it's a tiny bit disappointing. I feel like they could have spent some time to differentiate these areas from each other. I do like to see a fair amount of content there. Okay, so those attract zombies to them. Nice. And we're clear.
Ain't no zombie gonna get the jump on me.
You look out of breath.
Shut it, little girl.
Dude, be nice.
Never try to trap old Rusty.
Old Rusty.
No, sir.
Alrighty.
How about a little welcome music?
And if you notice that our dog got knocked down and he went back here and healed before he went out and was able to attack again. So that's kind of interesting. It doesn't kill them off. It does kind of knock them out of action there for a minute though. All right. Well, I think at this point we've seen a good bit of...
Sarge can make a speech. He's good at all that. About salvation, about rights. What is this guy talking about?
Good question.
Do you have to do this every time, Willie? We should support each other.
That's right. Let's just open up our... I saw a group of survivors in tents on my...
We should help them.
We should help them.
Well, I'm staying.
So there's our next mission. But anyway, like I was saying, I feel like this game has pretty good play potential. I like a lot of the features, being able to place the buildings where you want to, being able to move things around once they're down on the ground, the harvesting, be able to harvest one spot and get all of them. The missions aren't bad. I would like to see some different backgrounds for those missions. The ones that we've seen so far look the same. So that would be nice to see. There is chat down there at the bottom. We know that there's alliances and things like that built into the game already. And some other stuff going on as well. I think there's a PvP aspect to it as well, which we're not going to get a chance to see in this one, but I think at this point we've got a pretty good idea of kind of the main things that make this game go. So at this point, I'm going to say my final opinion and thought on this game is that overall, this game looks like it could be pretty solid. I could see a lot of people really getting into it. If you feel like giving this game a chance, go grab it from the Play Store, give it a shot. Form your own opinions about it. Don't listen to just me. Everybody's a little bit different. You may really enjoy this. So go give it a shot. The link is down in the description. Now that said, if you would, please click the subscribe button. Like this video, and if you would, hit that notification so you don't miss anything that I posted. I appreciate it ever so much, and those things will help me out a ton. Alright guys, thanks for coming by, checking out the channel. I appreciate it. Hope you come back again. We'll see you soon. Thank you.